Oh yeah, and done the intro. silly old me. So here we are at the Gentlemen and Rogues Club with Bob. Not even his name. Hey, it's Mahesh here. Mahesh here. It can't be normal.
Take 35.
Hey, it's Mahesh here, Gentlemen and Rogues Club.
Michael, you do it for me. Hey, it's Mahesh here at the Gentlemen and Rogues Club in Bournemouth, and today we're going to be doing a beard and haircut.
I took a screenshot of a style that I thought looked all right. Something kind of like that.
Cool.
You want the hard part in with the machine?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, you want to go? Yeah,
Seriously, I don't know. What do you think?
Well, what I would have said to you is not to have the foils because
Okay.
I think it would look too harsh, especially for your job.
Yeah.
It's not very. It's a little bit from an age point of view.
Not very business friendly, and it'll make it look like I'm trying to.
You're
look
trying
like
too
I'm
hard.
20. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
So we'll go in with a one, and we'll maybe taper the bottom out into like a half guard, just so it makes it look a little bit fresher on the bottom.
Yeah.
But I don't think you need. I think as soon as I clip your hair with a one on here, you're gonna really notice the difference anyway. You're gonna be like, that's short anyway.
Yeah. I went to the Parkstone one month and a half ago.
Yeah.
Because you were busy, and I had like a one going up to a 3.
Yeah.
And I was pretty happy with that.
Yeah. I think any shorter than that takes the haircut to another level, like sort of extreme level.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Cool. Okay, so we're going to give you. You wanted to go for a bit of a hard parting, but we decided not to go for the shaved parting.
Yeah.
So, but there's no reason why we can't cut it so that it naturally sits in a good parting like that anyway. So,
Will it be reasonably easy to maintain as well?
yeah, super easy because it will just look after itself. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. And then we'll go in with the clippers. And I think what we'll do is we'll clipper over comb this haircut. Okay, so I'm just going to go around and we're going to clipper over comb this all the way around, just building up an idea of what your haircut's going to look like. So you can get a rough idea of how short we're going with it, and you can see what we're going to do.
Yep.
I mean, you can already see that, that's coming fairly tight through there. You don't always need to use guards. You can always, you can come in and just use your clipper over comb and cut it that way. You don't always need to go in with a 1 or a 2. I mean, for the customer, it's great because you can go, I always have a 1, that's it. It's a continuity thing.
Yeah.
But, if you're happy every time you come in to say, do you know what, last time was a great haircut, I took a photograph of it and this is what I liked, great. Or last time you cut my hair and it was left too long, I took a photograph of my hair and I want it shorter than that.
Yeah.
So I encourage my customers to try and,
Take selfies.
take selfies, yeah. It's a great way of doing it though as well. It's like, how many customers do barbers have, and then you go, oh, when you cut my hair last time, 6 weeks ago,
Yeah.
it was great, I'll have it like that. And I'm like,
Don't you have an option on your books to add a picture for the client to give you an option?
yeah.
If it's a haircut and beard, then this is what you did to me last time. I'd like this. That'd be cool. That'd be a cool.
yeah, I think
something to add.
I'll have to have a look at that. I'm not sure.
Yeah. If not, you can suggest it then.
Yeah. There's a bit more work involved with clipper over comb as opposed to going in with the guards, because you're gonna have to start thinking about what you want to do. But I mean, I'm probably going to go in through the bottom here with a guard just because I want to give you a little bit of continuity through the bottom. But as opposed to coming in through the sides and that, it's nice because it's like you're cutting hair, you're creating a shape for somebody, and it's all unique then. Do you know what I mean? So how long have you had the beard for?
Coming up to 2 years.
Right, so it's it's well bedded in then, isn't it?
Yeah.
And in your job, do you come up with a few people that aren't too happy about it? Because you're sort of suited and booted all the time, aren't you, I suppose?
It's actually quite handy because I don't always go suited and booted because I try not to look like a typical estate agent, because we're not. When people say, you know, oh, I'll see you outside the property, and they'll go, how will I know it was you? I just say, just look for the big guy with the beard. And
and they find you every time.
Yeah, it does help you to stand out. So, just over a year ago, I passed out, just blacked out, and fell down and smashed my face into the floor. I broke my cheekbone and my upper and my lower jaw. And there were 2 off-duty paramedics, like within 10 feet of me when I went down. And one of the paramedics said that I was choking on my own blood. And she grabbed, because my beard was there, she grabbed my beard and used it to pull down so that she could clear my airways. And yeah, basically saved my life.
So without the beard, she wouldn't have been able to pull your jaw down.
No.
And you probably would have choked on your own blood.
Yep. So not only do beards look good, but they're life-saving as well.
Wow, my beard saved my life. you need a T-shirt with that written on it.
That would make a pretty good T-shirt, wouldn't it?
Okay, so we're going to need to leave some length on the top here, because that's what's going to give you the definition between the sides and the top.
Mm-hmm.
But I am going to just be cautious about not leaving it too heavy, because I don't want you feeling that, you know, after 10 days you need another haircut. So I'm going to make sure that you have enough off, but we really want to make sure that you've got enough to create the shape that you're looking for, all right?
Yeah. And what would you recommend using on it after?
It depends on what you want to go for. I mean, a pomade looks really cool on this haircut.
Mm.
It gives you that real sort of like pompadour-y look.
Yeah.
And that looks really nice. But at the same time, you know, a matte clay would give it plenty of hold as well. Mm. So it's, you know, depends on what look you're going for. I mean, we could pompadour it up today and just you know put some like pomade in it, and just so you can see what that looks like.
Yeah.
Just for a change.
Yeah, thanks.
Okay, let's texturize it up a little bit. Take some of the weight out, so we can retain a lot of the length by taking some of the weight out.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's going to be easier for you to manage. Okay, mate. Let's make the beard look all sexy. Okay, so we're going to retain a lot of this length, so I'm just going to round it off. It's got a good thick beard. Michael's beard's like that, really nice and thick.
You like them thick, yeah?
Oh,
I started growing it because my younger brother started growing one, and I was like, hell no, I'm not having that.
the old sibling rivalry.
Well, he's like 6'5", was an athlete, but I've got the better beard.
Good. That is tall. Okay, so you got some of your chest hair poking through there, so I'm going to clean a little bit of that up.
I thought you were going to say plait it.
I might do that. Because some people who watch these videos, they like to freeze frame everything you do, and they'll be like, "Oh, I can't believe it! He went there and there was a bit of hair sticking out, and he just completely ignored it. How unprofessional!" And then what I'll say is, actually, it was his chest hair, and he didn't book in to have his chest done.
Yeah, do I have to pay extra for that?
Yeah, and not to me. Michael does chest hairs. He's a chest hair platter. Not as in a cheese platter. That is a good, nice, thick, juicy beard, mate.
Thank you. I grew it myself.
Close your eyes. Is that a better shape for you?
Yeah, I like it.
So we're going to pomade this up. Pomade. So when you're putting product in, don't be frightened to mess the hair up first. Just get the product in, and then you can see what happens is people will sort of style their hair, and then they try and put product in, and it doesn't go quite right, and they're like, "Oh, it doesn't work." But actually, it's just about getting all the product in the hair first, and then titivating it.
I got to join the club, and she sent me back, and the brand is like, "Can you amend the caption?"
How's that look for you?
Yeah, really pleased. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, man, you're welcome.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Thanks for your advice.
Oh, yeah, I wasn't even thinking of that. I was just taking a piss. Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, Mahesh was going to say the same though. I read his mind. I could tell. I could sense.
Carlos, if you could read my mind, you'd be always offended.
I am.
Oh.
Well, because I can read it, I learned not to be offended.
Ah. That's why we stayed friends, isn't
I'm
it?
not judgmental.
Yeah. Is that why we stayed friends, is it? Yeah. How's that? Bit more classic looking,
Yeah.
but you still got a low taper in there. Nice sharp edges to it. Beard's really tapered in a bit more. And I think it looks nice. It complements the shape of your face, having it slightly rounder rather than squarer.
Yeah.
Because you've got more of a squarer haircut, it would just look like a rectangle. So it just softens up that shape a little bit.
All right, guys, your biggest organ, your skin, it deserves a little bit of treat. Head over, grab the utility bar, take care of your skin, take care of your beard, take care of your hair, and use it to shave if you need. Beardbrand.com, go and grab a little bit of heaven in a bar.